Good morning! For today's fun optional activity, I wanted to teach you guys how to draw a sunflower, or really any kind of flower, that you can give to your mom for Mother's Day because, if you didn't know, Mother's Day is this Sunday. So this is what I'm going to teach you how to draw. So I'm going to give you a step-by-step on how to draw this. Feel free to pause the video at any time that you need to so that you can get caught up. The first thing that you'll need is probably a pencil. That way if you make any mistakes you can erase it. I do mine in marker. That way you can easily see the lines that I'm drawing on my paper. And then you'll need obviously some white paper and some markers or whatever markers you choose. Colored pencils, crayons, whatever you prefer to color with. And I'm going to teach Andrea how to do it as well. So your first step on your paper, a little bit above halfway. So if this is the halfway mark of my paper, a little bit above that, I'm going to draw a perfect circle. So let me show you what I mean. So you're going to draw a circle just like that, a little bit above halfway. You want to show them yours?
Oh, that's
She's
mine.
off to a good start. Our next part is we're going to add 4 of the bigger petals of our flower. So we're going to do one at the top, bottom, and then left and right sides of our circle. So it's going to kind of look like a little bit of a pointed petal. So what I mean by that is it's going to look like this. And you're going to draw one at the top, one at the bottom, and then one on each of the sides. So here is mine. Let's see Andrea's. Looks good. Our next part is we're going to fill in with more petals these empty spaces here in between the bigger ones. So for this, we're going to draw 2 smaller petals in these sections here. So what I mean by that is yours should look like this. In those sections there. And then you're going to do that all the way around your flower in those empty spaces. So it will look like this. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to add a little bit more of a design to our flower. So we're going to add a few more smaller petals going around the outside of it. So it's going to look like there's multiple layers of petals. So like this section here. So you're just going to add a little bit more. This one's turning out even better than my last one, I think. Beautiful. The next part is in the center of your flower, in that circle, you're going to draw a small heart. Around that small heart, you're going to do a small circle. Looks like that. And then if you still have room, you're going to do another circle in between the small one and the large one. Looks good. Now I always add a little bit of extra detail to my flowers. So what I'm going to do is just draw some quick little black lines in some of my petals. It just kind of adds another detail to my flower. So I just added these lines going around. And you could even add those lines to the smaller petals around it too if you wanted. Little tiny lines in your petals. Our next step is we're going to add some more detail to the center of our flower. So what you're first going to do is draw lines going up and down, but only in the circle. So what I mean by that is my lines are going up and down in the circle, and I'm going to finish that all the way across. Do not make lines in your heart. So your lines should not go through your heart. Just like that. Now we're going to do the same exact thing, but instead of our lines going up and down, we're going to add lines going across. Again, do not put any lines through your heart. Great job. Now we have to add the stem of our flower. So we're going to just find a spot towards the bottom where you want to draw your stem. You can make your stem as thick or as skinny as you would like. I made mine kind of thick last time, and I wasn't a big fan about how thick this was, so I made mine a little bit thinner this time just to see which one I like better. And then we'll need to add some leaves to our stem. And you can make these leaves however you want. I did mine like a double layer leaf this time. And then I just added a little tiny line in the center of them to give more detail again. Looks great. All right, we have our main flower done. Now we are ready to color. Last time on mine, I did a brown center. So I'm going to start in the center first. I'm going to color my heart. This is your flower. It is your creation. You do the colors however you want. So last time I did yellow and orange. I'm going to change it up this time and do different colors. And I'm going to choose a color for my heart. So for my heart, I'm actually going to stick with the same color and do a pink. So go ahead and color the heart in the center first. Make sure that if you are making this for mom, that you do your best coloring and you try and stay in the lines the best that you can. for the next part, I'm going to color in the center part of my circle. I always color my center circle with brown. Again, it's your flower, your creation. You color the center whatever color you choose. Alright, for the next step, you can color your petals of your flower however you choose. For mine last time, I did the inner ring first, and then I did the outside petals. You could alternate. You could do, yellow, orange. You could do your design however you want. So this time, I'm going to change mine up a little bit, and I'm going to do different colors. I'm going to probably do pink and purple, and maybe I'll do a little bit of orange in my flower, and I'm going to alternate colors. So I'm going to do pink, purple, orange all the way around my flower. So go ahead and color your petals. Again, do it any way you design. It is your flower. If your mom's favorite color is red, maybe you could do red. It's your choice. Oops, sorry. So, here's mine so far. Now I'm going to add my second color, so I'm going to add some orange. Here's my orange. And now I'm going to add my third color. Do you think I should do yellow or purple? Yellow? Oh, I like the yellow. It really makes it pop. Here is my flower, and we're just waiting on Andrea to finish hers. I like how you did two. Like you did 2 blue, 2 purple, 2 green, and then every other. That's pretty.
Here's mine.
For the next part, we're gonna do the stem and leaves. On mine, on my example, I don't know if you can really tell, but I tried to add some lighter green here in with the leaves to try and add more color to it. You color your stem and your leaves however you choose. Here's mine.
Here's mine.
Okay, for the next part, I added some grassy detail to the bottom. So how I did that is I just made little tiny, basically kind of like X's on the bottom of my paper. So it looks like this. And then I went through it and did 2 different colors. So I did a dark green and a light green. There's my grass.
There's my grass.
And you could even add little extra details to the grass if you wanted. So maybe you want to add a caterpillar. So you could draw a little caterpillar on yours if you want, just to give it a little bit more detail. My caterpillar is going to be blue and light blue. So here's my caterpillar down there at the bottom. You could add a ladybug, you could add a butterfly, you could add whatever you want. Or you could just leave the grass if you don't want to add anything else to it. I think I might try and add a ladybug. Add a little ladybug down there at the bottom. Oh, I like your caterpillar.
And it's a caterpillar with another baby.
Another baby. Now at the top, to add more detail, you could add some clouds if you want. Some fluffy blue clouds in the background. Like that. And then for our final touch, we need to say Happy Mother's Day and who it's from. So I'm going to write that down here in the bottom space. So happy, and Happy Mother's Day should be capitalized because it's the name of a holiday. So happy is Happy. Mother's is with a capital MOTHERS. And since mothers is a possessive noun, we've talked about this before, there needs to be an apostrophe right here after the R but before the S. So it looks like that. And then day, capital D-A-Y. And then on the other side, you could say love and your name. And your name should be capitalized as well. There you go. Now you have a beautiful Mother's Day flower to give to your mom on Sunday, since Sunday is Mother's Day. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I hope you all do something really special to celebrate your moms and all the hard work that they do for you. Bye.